So at first we got Base Shy Guy. I like him. A very cute character design. I think I'd consider it depending on the Shy Guy. You know what I mean? I feel like the name Shy Guy implies a kind of personality that I don't really personally fuck with, but I'd consider it still. Fly Guys. Fly Guys. I'm gonna put in. I'll pass. Something about like it's kind of corny because how to say this in a way that makes sense. Like, get the fuck down from there, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, it implies a superiority complex that you're always trying to be, like, above my eye line. You're a short guy, and that's okay. Why are you trying to be up there? You know what I mean? This guy with the flag, I'd consider it, sure. You know what I mean? At this point, it is just a normal shy guy. A lot of these are going to be normal shy guy with a job. You know what I mean? So, there is that. This beer guy, excuse me, the stilts guy, kind of like the fly guy. Like, you're a short person. That's okay. You should embrace that about yourself, right? Why the fuck are you trying to compensate? That's lame. That's lame, right? Spear guy, that's insensitive. Other spear guy, that's also insensitive. Um, this fucking guy, he looks gorgeous. Yeah, no, you know what? It's like golden locks of hair. It's like he looks like the shy guy equivalent of Narcissus. Absolutely, I'm hitting that. This guy, that's another shy guy. Is just a normal shy guy with a job. So yeah. This shy guy doesn't have a lower half because it's like a rocket. So I don't even know how you make it work. Actually, you know what? It might go down there. That shit will burn my shit off. You know what I mean? Sombrero guy, that's insensitive. No, okay, hear me out. It's just sombrero. I feel like no, he goes in wood. He goes in wood. Yeah. That's just a shy guy with a job. The fucking stapler guy? How the fuck is that called? Trombone? I don't know. I don't know the English word for these things. I'm not a native English speaker, dog. Anyway. Slurper guy. Absolutely. That nigga's got skills, alright? Band-Aid guy from Color Splash, same concepts. All these niggas do is like suck up paint, so they got a lot of like suction power. I can make that shit work. Origami guy. That nigga puts me off. That nigga's scary. I don't fuck with that. That's a zombie. Alright, that's a zombie. I don't fuck with zombies. Uh, Umbrella guy, you know what? He's dainty, he's cute. He's got a little bit of personality. I like him. Fawful guy, burn in hell. Evil Fawful guy, burn in hell. Fly guy, I think that's a pass. This one's probably a minor, so I'm putting it in pass, obviously. Surgeon guy, really good at Mario Kart Wii, but I don't know, he looks too professional. You know what I mean? Like a surgeon guy, I look at him and I imagine like a dude who takes his work way too serious. Like he's never like clocking out up there. You know what I mean? In the head. That's the vibe that I get. Watermelon guy, he looks so fucking stupid. Absolutely not. I fucking love watermelon guy. He looks so dumb. Look at this motherfucker, dog. Why is he so long? I love him. I would not. Absolutely not. Leaf guy, that's just a normal shy guy with. Actually, it's a normal fly guy with a job. Same concept. Why are you so insecure? Why you gotta be up there? You know what I mean? General guy, absolutely like in Giga Pass, cause like general guy, general guy's like an army veteran, so he probably did some like unspeakable things in the Middle East, and I just don't fuck with that. I'm an anti-imperialist to the death, dog. Absolutely not. Fucking veteran guy can go suck a dick. All right. You're willing to die for the American Empire. I'm not willing to suck your dick. That's my personal rule. Fire guy. Fire guy. Nah, it'd burn my shit off. I think it's just a normal pass because I'm not like disgusted with it in the same way that I am with military veterans. You know what I mean? So I'm just putting him in pass tier. Can I go more than 5 minutes without making anything political? Anyway, fly guy, balloon guy. Balloon guy I like. He's got a lot of whimsy, right? Balloon guy's fun. He'd be like fun to bring around at a party and shit. I like him. He's unafraid of himself, and I think that's brave. I think that's cool as fuck, You know what? Ironically, not that shy. Fucking yeah, that's insensitive. Take that shit off. This fucking shy guy, I don't trust him. The medic guy, the ones from Paper Mario that healed him. You know what? He's scaring. He's scaring, and I like that. He looks like a nice guy. All right, so I'm putting him up there in wood. Ooh, the fucking like jester guy. I fucking love this guy. That's a nigga full of whimsy right there. You know what? I'm putting him up there. I love him. Look at the fucking whimsy on this man. That's amazing. The Black Shy Guy. How do I feel about Jigaboo Shy Guy? Because, like, the thing. Okay, I like that nigga. All right, I like him a lot, but they're so like powerful in lore. You know what I mean? That it kind of scares me. It's like a little intimidating. You know what I mean? It'd be like hooking up with Goku, right? Like he's not gonna hurt you. You know what I mean? But he could kill you just like that. And there's something kind of hot about that. It's like it's like being dominant in bed with like a muscular chick. Like yes, you could kill me at any moment pretty effortlessly because you're so much more physically strong than me. Therefore, it's even more hot that you're just so willing to physically submit to me, kind of deal. You know what I mean? That's kind of hot. There's something about that I really fuck with. You know what I mean? So I'm putting him up there. Actually, I'm putting him up top. Off of that alone, that's really cool. The fucking like guy that bounces on the fucking. I'm not. That's a pass. That even if he's not a minor, he just has the vibes of like a guy that's too young for this. Ooh, the shy guy from Mario Party. He's professional. He looks proper and gentle. You know what I mean? That's absolutely a smash. White shy guy. Well, he's white, so that's a pass. Pirate shy guy. Um, pirate shy guy. You know what? That's whimsy too. That's a lot of whimsy. You gotta respect a little bit of whimsy on your man's. I like him. I like that guy a lot. Boo shy guy. No, absolutely. Maybe not absolutely not. It's just like he's probably intangible. So like, what would you even do? You know what I mean? The ghost guy. That's Satan. I don't like that he doesn't have eyes. That's off-putting as shit. God no. Grim Reaper guy. Just a regular pass. He's cute, but like I don't see like he's not like my thing. You know what I mean? Big ass guy. I like him. Fat guy, I think is his name, which is very funny. I'm putting him in pass. Uh, Simply because like I don't know, it's just like he's shaped like a ball, not like a fat person. You know what I mean? It's too like inhuman, which I know is insane to say considering the guys that are put in what in Smash, but you get what I mean. Gourmet guy. That's a fat phobic stereotype. That said, he also looks very cute. You know what I mean? Support for my plus size people out there, but at the same time, I know he's a fat phobic stereotype, but he's also very adorable. Y'all gonna have to let me have that one. Alright. Sniff it. Um hmm. Sniff is just a regular guy. The mask is a little bit off-putting, so like from now on, I think being a Sniff is gonna give you like a little bit of a negative. You know what I mean? But you know. Ooh, the Sniff it from Sniff it or Whiff it. That's a Sniff it with a job. I like him a lot. I'm putting him in Smash. You know what? He should go like the tiers aren't ordered, right? But he would be going a little bit higher than regular Sniffits because like he talks, he's got a personality, he's a little bit of a showman. He's got whimsy. You know what I mean? Once again, whimsy, value that in a man, right? Propeller Sniffit, nah, down there. I just don't like the propeller. It feels like you're compensating for something that you don't need to compensate for. You're a short king, and that's high. You should be proud of yourself, my nigga. I'm 5'7", I get it. You know what I mean? I should stop LARPing as a shorty. 5'7's not even that small. Well, I'm 5'6 on a bad day, but you get it. Slurp Sniff it. I would put it up there. You know what I mean? Because once again, the suction power, we've been over this. But the mask, like, is too off-putting. You know what I mean? It looks too much like a gas mask. It just doesn't work for me. Now, Black Sniff It, he's probably the same as, like, Black Shy Guy, but with the Sniff It mask, it makes him even more intimidating. You know what I mean? So, I'm putting him in pass. I'd get scared. I'd get intimidated. You know what I mean? I would get intimidated. Um, what the fuck? Is that just a blue Sniffit? Sure, you can go here. The same as your brethren, but from Mario RPG, I guess. The orange one that spits fire. I'd be scared. Too high of body temperature. It feels like being in bed with someone that has like a cold or something. If you've ever been like that, it's very uncomfortable. It gets very hard, very like hot and warm. I would not recommend. Ooh, the guys from Mario and Luigi, the fucking like scientist researcher guys that were like genetically modified to be like mindless weapons of war. I'm passing, absolutely. That's horrifying. That might go down there. That's very off-putting. Um, that's just to sniff it, wearing like a cute like outfit for in the cold. I fuck with him. He goes up there. Butterfly Sniffit, I feel is a minor, so I'm putting him in. I'm putting him in pass. I fucking love the sniper shy guy. His snout is so fucking long. No, I'm putting it in pass. It's too ridiculous. Hold on, hold on. Look Look at this nigga, dog. His snout is so fucking big. God, no, I'm not fucking that. That's ridiculous. What are you talking about? Uh, the Pharaoh guys from Partners in Time. I like them. You know what I mean? Clearly, this Shy Guy's a little bit of a history nerd, and you gotta learn, you gotta love a nerdy guy. You know what I mean? I love nerdy people. You know. These guys, they're the Sniffers, but from Mario 64, they're just a disembodied head. That's a pass. The cop Shy guys from that one map in Mario Party. They're cops, so they're going into bottom tier. You know what I mean? For the same reasons as the fucking military veteran over here. You know, we don't fuck with that over here. Get the fuck out. The cacti guy. No, that's a pass. The cactus. I can't touch it. It's gonna hurt me. It's all like prickly and shit. The flower guy, it's a little off-putting, but at the same time, it is a flower, which is whimsical. And I think the whimsy overpowers the slight creepy factor. The seedling guys that are shot out by that flower, that's a minor, so I'm putting it in pass. The bandits, absolutely. Look at the fucking swagger in that man. Hold on. You see the fucking swagger on that nigga, dude? Yeah, absolutely. That's a smash. That's a confidence. He's not even a shy guy. They call him a bandit. He's not even a guy who's shy. Look at the fucking swagger on that strut. That's a white boy with swag right there. That's a white boy with swag. I can get in that, alright? That's just a bandit, but somehow even more like smug. I fuck with that. Um, these two shy guys are playing baseball, which means that they're Americans, and America is the most evil empire in the history of man, so they have to go down there. Sorry to my Yankee brothers and sisters, but you people are part of an evil empire, so that is going to be a debuff to your attractiveness. Karate guy, I'm assuming is his name. He's wearing a gi, you know, he's doing a high kick like in karate. Um, you know what? That's an active like sportsman. I fuck with that. You know what I mean? He's got like an active life. He's got hobbies. You know, he seems like a fun guy to hang around. So putting him in Smash. That's a minor. I don't even know if it counts as a. What even is this? Hold on. The image is so small. Yeah, I don't even know if that's a shy guy, but it looks like a minor because it's too small. It's too round. I don't want to get inside that. Ooh, the spooky guy. Now I know it's scary looking, but first off, it's from Paper Mario 64, and Paper Mario 64 is my favorite Paper Mario. Um, and second off, he looks kind of cute, right? Like I get that he's a little creepy, but like look at him, he's got a big smile. He's built like a jack-o'-lantern. You know what I mean? But instead of a pumpkin, it's an adorable little thing. Yeah, I fuck with that. Ghost Shy Guy, but even more creepy this time. It's got like fucked up like. Nah, you know what's crazy? It's not even that it has like fucked up teeth, because like I think that to an extent, crooked teeth can be like kind of cute, especially on like real life people, not on cartoon characters. He's got like regular like very like straight teeth. They're just like cartoon shaped. I don't like that. Ooh, Skull Guy. That's a pass. That just makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. Ooh, fucking this shy guy. I don't know what his name is, but I like him. I like that guy a lot. He's very cute. He looks like he's got a job. He's got his life together. You know what that is? That's a like that's a 45-year-old man who's got like his life. He's got his shit together. You know what I mean? He's like on good terms with his divorced wife. You know, he's got a job that pays okay. You know, he's got a good relationship with the kids. That's a dude who's got like his life together. You know what I mean? And that's hot to me. I fuck with that. You know. Fucking invisible guy. Obviously a pass. How do I find him? What game is he even from? Is it literally just a Shy Guy is invisible? I'm assuming from what it looks like. Fucking rocket guy. That's a shy guy with a job. Rocket engineer. You know what? That's a pretty learned man. He clearly went to college and aced it. He's very prone to like learning, very open minded. I fuck with that. You know. So that's going to Smash as well. Camo guy. Military veteran. You know what I mean? So down there by default. You know what I mean? I am not doing that. Pirate guy, that's whimsical as fuck. That's in wood. I fuck with pirate guy. I don't actually know if it's a pirate, but like it's wearing a like. Oh my god, the sprite is so small. It's wearing a little like bandana, like a fucking like a landlubber. Not like a landlubber, like a maggot. You know? Yeah, I fuck with that. That's cute. That's a circus guy, right? Pass. It looks a little silly with the stripes, but I fuck with it. Golden shy guy. I'm inclined to put it in Smash, but like, I think I've told this anecdote before. One time I was like having a hookup with this chick that was both taller than me and overweight, right? And I have nothing against plus size women, you know what I mean? Normally am I woke and accepting of that, but to an extent I find that hot. It's not a preferred body type, but it's one that I like. You know what I mean? But at some point she like got on top of me, but because she's like so much taller than me and so much fatter than me, I felt my hip dislocate. It didn't actually dislocate. I was fine. It's just like it hurt really bad and it hurt a lot on my walk back home. So that wasn't a great experience. So I've like kind of associated heavy people with hip pain now. So that puts it at the bottom of the wood tier. Because he's made of gold. He's got to be heavy, right? I get that technically should apply to gourmet guy as well, but that's phobic to say, so we're not saying it. All right, I'm an edgelord, but I'm woke. God damn it. Pharaoh guy. That's insensitive. Well, it's if Pharaoh guy is black, I think he gets to do it. Black or Arabic, he gets to do it, right? Because like the pharaohs, they were like of Kush descent, and the Kush people, they're like fucking the color of under the bed, right? If he's black, that's okay. He gets to do that. If that's a white man, if that's like the fucking white pharaoh image, no, absolutely not. Alien guy, that's a pass. Whimsical, but I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. Uh, Hamster guy, that's whimsy right there. It's like not, it doesn't do it for me, but it has so much whimsy that it gets carried by the whimsy, you know. And Origami Sniffit, that is the devil. That is the devil right there. I don't like him. Origami Sniffit looks like if I looked at it for too long, it would steal my soul. All right. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Let me just double check if there's anything that I want to like maybe move around. Nothing jumps to mind right now. I think I placed everything the way that it should be. Obviously, the tiers aren't ordered, but I'm not ordering this fucking tier list. This fucking video is stupid enough as it is. Hopefully, the next video will be less so, which is something that I say every fucking video, and every time it just gets worse.